Very cliche question. What does music mean to you? There's a lot you can say with this question. It's not just one thing.
But I think I've said this before. I feel like music for me personally has been a way to express things in a way that not much else has allowed me to.
Yeah, so my artistic abilities are very limited to music.
I mean, when I started playing these songs that I wrote about these hard feelings for the first time, it used to be like my legs used to shake on stage in the beginning, like once or twice when I was 15.
I mean, music is just another language. It's a way to express for people is what I have understood from this thing. I can't speak it. So how can I express myself through music?
It's a very emotional thing. Again, I can't phrase it.
When I was just starting out, I had just moved to Bombay and it was just me and my acoustic guitar. So really had to fill every instrumental silence with more lyrics and more vocals.
When I was trying to learn, there was no Google, there was no YouTube, there was no resource. There were, even if there were like good teachers around, they were very expensive.
I look at myself as a 24-year-old back in the day when I'd moved to the city, and if I had the right kind of guidance, right kind of mentorship, I feel like I could have done things very, very differently.
When I was 11, my dad told me to start learning the guitar, and when the strings would really get into my fingers and hurt me bad, he convinced me to continue because that's what would make me cool in college.
I kept having to convince myself that, oh no, you can't be a professional musician, you can't be a professional singer.
It was a suicidal experience that me and my brother were sharing together. And my brother told that, I don't think we should do this. And he was 9. And he said, I don't think you're alone until and unless you have yourself. And it just hit me, and I went home and I wrote this song called Where We Belong, where I say, I'm not alone, you're not alone, and we'll make it through it to where we belong.
I think the music industry is one of those places where it's a black box, right? You really don't get guidance, mentorship, etc.
My father went missing in 2013. The circumstances were very difficult and very weird to even discuss it on camera right now, but that's when I started writing about the song.
It's called Come Back Jack.
My father's name is not Jack, but his middle name was Jacarius, was just short form of that.
Really for the message is spreading love and peace, and with everything going on in the world today, that message is more important than ever.
I got a job with a hotel band, playing 6 nights a week. I was rough. The first few days was rough because how can you play at this volume? And it's like everything's super quiet. And nobody's listening. How do you do this?
Let's say I've been watching Valentino Rossi after winning a race, and making everybody cry. It's not only the wheelie, but it's the emotion which he is sharing with everybody.
To kind of convince myself not to do that my whole life until I convinced myself to do it.
Yeah, it's been a fun journey, and I hope to do this till I'm 60, 70 years old, hopefully.
When I'm slightly overwhelmed and not feeling great mentally, then I go back to the songs that I feel most comforted with.
The desire to be known, the desire to be understood is something that I think is common, not just with artists, but it's in everyone.
If it's relatable to me, I feel it'll be relatable to somebody else as well.
Well, I didn't play guitar at that time. So looking at myself right now, I'll be like, damn bro, this guy's cool.
When someone picks up an instrument that we've vetted or sourced, they strum one chord and you see that pure joy in their face, is complete satisfaction. That's all we want to see.
Can I get other artists to sort of fasten up that journey instead of having to wait for many years to figure it out? If that learning also I can pass down to younger artists, etc., I feel like that evolution can happen faster.
जो मेरे साथ नहीं हो पाई, I'm trying to do as much as possible for my daughter. She's 7 now and she already can play 4 types of instrument.
I'm actually not very different from other people because in reality I'm not. I'm just another dude who lives in Bombay, writes and that's about it. I just happen to be on stage and you just happen to be listening to me. So if you are, thank you, but I might as well make it an interesting story for you. It's almost like being a stand-up comedian or a storyteller, except the punchline is the song. You don't really have to let anything land except the music.